break is the soul of the track. It's the most sample drum loop in history. Technically, DMB is the most difficult legendary styles of EDM Rush because of the notes. My fingers are moving at 3 taps per second, total absolute chaos. Look at my screen, the speed of light doesn't have anything on this. I'm losing my breath, but the combo must stay alive. 800 850 900. The history of the race bars in this song comes from the 1988 Detroit CATNAP. In tiles of EDM Rush, these long bass notes create the slider tiles. Don't lift your thumb. My eyes are watering. The challenge is reaching a fever pitch. We are at the 30 minutes marks, halfway through the tiles of EDM Rush and the rest. Let's talk about the frequency response. This track has a lot of high energy. High frequency snares often trigger the glow tiles that give extra point. The artist here used the shape tone, a sound that feels like rising forever. The tension is in my hand is crazy. I need to stay loose. History check. This remix was a surprise drop at the Tomorrow 3 years ago. Technically, the swing on this beat is 50%. It's not perfectly on the grid. In the rhythm game like tiles of EDM Rush, swing is your worst nightmare. You have to play by feel rather than the sight. Close your eyes and listen. I'm actually doing it's a full combo on the 15% swing track. Look at the speaker on my face during the drop. That was too close. 185 BPM, the hardcore speed. Call it what you want. It's a fast. The technical term for this speed is a subdivision. My brain is cutting every second into 8 parts. The producer of this track is legend now of impossible charts and the tiles of EDM Rush. This is the boss level of the marathon is starting to burn. The glass on the phone is literally getting warm. The history of this track goes back to 90 seconds and rise in that. The stay focused, the zigzag pattern here are designed to break your rhythm. Check, I am beating the stress is a 10 out of 10. Did you see that? A frame perfect save the edge of the screen. If you love tiles of EDM Rush, you know that feeling when the beat and your thumb become a one. We are hitting at 200 BPM. This shouldn't be humanly possible. Technically, we are tapping at the speed of the machine gun. This remixer is famous of the polyrhythms and mixing two different beats at once. It's a psychological trick. Don't listen to the melody, just the kick drum. My score is breaking the mark. The green is a payoff. History of the genre. Speedcore was made to be unplayable. I am proving them wrong. My eyes are ring, but we are 45 minutes into the tiles of EDM Rush. Don't choke. Breathe the inhale the rhythm, exhale the tiles. The technically of this 200 BPM segment is pushing the phone's refresh rate to the limit. Look at the physical statue. Your raw and concentration. The drop is coming. It's a 60 bar build up. Here we go. Yes, I survived the 200 BPM release. My heart is the let's cool down with some 110 BPM glitch of technically it's slower, but the rhythm is wonky. The history of the glitch of is all about digital errors sound in tiles of gameplay. Glitch sound means the tiles thumb is unexpected direction. My thumb is tight, but we have got the 50 minutes left of this marathon. We are using the beat pressure effective sound lofi and scratchy. Every time it sounds like a laser beam. I love the sound design in this game. Look at I am finally starting to smile. We have got this 130 BPM again, the back to house roots, a victory lap of the channel. The technical analyze, the kick to snare ratio on this track is a perfectly balanced. It makes the Tileshop EDM Rush the gameplay incredibly smooth. The history of this track, it was a summer anthem in the back in 2024. My multiplayer is sitting at the steady 1200. Multiply consistency is a key. If you are watching this, what's your highest BPM in the Tileshop EDM? Let me know. I am feeling the flow now. It's like the tiles are moving in the slow motion. But wait, the track is speeding up. The BPM rap is the final 5 minutes. 140, 160, 180. It's going back to 200. Check. The panic is back. My wide again. The technical challenge of the jumping BPM is that your muscles memory has to adapt in the real time. The artist behind this track is a genius of the tension and the release. I am hitting the stress left, right, keep it going. Test is being made on the channel today. And the Tileshop EDM perfection. My thumbs are spinning, but we are in the home stretch. The objective is a simply perfect synchronization. Let's start the engine at 128 BPM. The technical 128 BPM is the foundation of the electronic dance and music. It's the pace of the steady heartbeat. The Tileshop EDM is this tempo is your baseline. If you can't master 128, the higher speed will crush you. The track we are playing has a huge history. It's a remix of the old 90s Aura dance. The producer backed the user hardware synthesis. Today we are hitting the task of digital reactions. Look at the screen. I am aiming for the center. The tiles of EDM Rush, that's where the point are. If my thumb is off even the millimeter, the physics engine will register a grade instead of the perfect. Ramping up the 140 BPM, now the energy is the audio is shifting toward a dubstep. The history of this artist is incredible. They started by making music for the video games just like this. Technically we are dealing with the sub-bass modulation. Here the wobble is mapped to the tile movement. Feel the vibration. Tileshop EDM Rush, the haptic feedback to tell you when the bass drops. My face focus in intensifying at the 140 BPM. You have to start a predictive tapping. Don't look at the ball, look at the horizon where the tiles first appear. The intensity is building. My thumb is starting to feel the friction on the glass. We have moved 150 BPM. This is future bass territory full of rust. Technically this detune the switch where they create the massive wide follow the sound. The Tileshop EDM Rush, the wide sound often means wide set as get ready to the stage. And that was the massive jump. My thumb is just travel 3 inches in the fraction of the second. History check your future bass were born on the internet, especially of the platform like a SoundCloud. I am in the zone 150 BPM. That feels like a slow motion when you are in the flow state. Let's talk about the buffer size. My device is set to the lowest latency to keep the audio tight. If the audio and visual are out of the sync by the even 10 minutes, Tileshop Rush becomes a nightmare. Moving into the 160 BPM, now we are entering the sidetrans territory. The history of the sidetrans in the all about the rolling bass line. In the bass line, it's a sound like a glowing arch. Technically, it's a triple bass rhythm. The triple tiles are notorious for breaking combos. You have to tap in the group of the 3 ones to 1 2 3 1 2 3. Stay steady. My heart rate is definitely climbing. This is much workout as this game. Check out the visual play the neon tiles and Tileshop EDM Rush scenes with the high rates. This remixer is a master of layering, and there are at least 50 different sounds playing right now. The 174 BPM, the drum and bass blitz begins. The history of this tempo is rooted in the jungle scenes of the early 90s. Technically, we are processing nearly 3 beats every single second. The maximum is moving at a micro level now. There is no room for big lazy movements. In Tileshop EDM Rush, D&B track are the ultimate test of your reaction time. Did you see the zigzag? My thumb moved faster than. Stay calm. If you tense up, you lose the rhythm. Relaxation is the key to speed. We are at the 40 minutes mark, halfway through this Tileshop EDM Rush marathon. Let's discuss dynamic range. This track is very quiet before it hits you with all of the noise. When the volume drops, the tiles usually disappear for the leap of faith. The artist here is a Grammy winner. It's amazing to play their work in the rhythm format. 180 BPM, we are now in the Hardstyle arena. The history of the ad all about the reverse bass. It's a rhythmic kick that it's a twist. Technically, you are tapping the beat. It's a counter intuitive but satisfying. Is my device is actually getting wrong. Also, EDM Rush is pushing the processor to the power of Tileshop EDM Rush. I am your host and its limit. We aren't just playing, we are discussing the rhythm. Let's drop in. First, 128 BPM. Notice the input latency in this opening track. In Tileshop EDM Rush, every millisecond is a heartbeat. At 128 BPM, the perfect hit window is exactly 45 milliseconds wide. You have to be surgical. This track is a classic progressive. The history of this sound dates back to early festivals. The producer used the side channel comparison techniques here that makes the tiles first with the bass. Look at my face right now. Total focus the calm before the 140 BPM storm. If you miss the center of the Tileshop EDM Rush, your bounce velocity drops. Keep it centered. Transitioning now into 140 BPM, we are entering the trap and dubstep territory. The history of this remix is wild. It was originally an underground before it went viral. Technically, we are looking at the halftime drum pattern. It sounds slow, but the tile density actually doubled. My eyes are locked, and in Tileshop EDM Rush, you don't look at the tiles you are on, you look at the next three. The artist behind this track is a pioneer of wavetable synthesis. Listen to those melodic growls. Every time the work hits the game and gets a sliding pattern, it's taste of some friction. I am estimating the physical toll of 1 hour Tileshop EDM Rush is no joke. We are hitting the 150 BPM, the future bass. Where is here? Technically, this track uses a super safe synthesis. They have a very wide sound. The next visual block. The history lesson is genre picks on the SoundCloud and the change the face of the modern medium. Look at my forehead. The concentration is real. Translate on the 500x multiplier is a phone. In the Tileshop EDM Rush, your brain has to process audio and visual as stimulantly. The trip jump was insane. My thumb literally blur on the screen. Let's talk about the quantization. This track is perfectly on the grid, making the tiles predictable for now. The producer of the next track is known for a found sound precautions. Every clack is tiles. My heart rate is climbing along with the BPM. We are just 116 now. The entering the Hardstyle zone. The history of this genre started the Netherlands in the early 2000s. The kick drum is a clip and the distort, which technically means the wave is squared off. The tiles of EDM Rush and engine react to this heavy kick by the vibrating the entire UI. Stay steady. If you panic, you overshoot the tiles. Trust the muscles memory. Check out the intensity on my face. I haven't blinked in 2 minutes. This remix artist actually started as a now millions of are jumping to their beats. 174 BPM. Welcome to the world of drum and bass. The break is the soul of the track. It's the most sample drum loop in history. Technically, DNB is the most difficult genre of the tiles of EDM Rush because of the notes. My fingers are moving at 3 taps per second, total absolute chaos. Look at my screen, the speed of light doesn't have anything on this. I'm losing my breath, but the combo must stay alive. 800 850 900. The history of the race bars in this song comes from the 1988 Detroit CATNAP in tiles of EDM Rush. These long bass notes create the slider tiles. Don't lift your thumb. My eyes are watering. The challenge is reaching a fever pitch. We are at the 30 minutes marks, halfway through the tiles of EDM Rush and the rest. Let's talk about the frequency response. This track has a lot of high energy. High frequency snares often trigger the glow tiles that give extra point. The artist here used the shape tone, a sound that feels like rising forever. The tension is in my hand is crazy. I need to stay loose. History check. This remix was a surprise drop at the Tomorrow 3 years ago. Technically, the swing on this beat is 50%. It's not perfectly on the grid. In the rhythm game, like tiles of EDM Rush, swing is your worst nightmare. You have to play by feel rather than the sight. Close your eyes and listen. I'm actually doing it's a full combo on the 15% swing track. Look at the filter on my face during the drop. That was too close. 185 BPM, the hardcore speed. Call it what you want. It's a fast. The technical term for this speed is a subdivision. My brain is cutting every second into 8 parts. The producer of this track is a now of impossible charts and the tiles of EDM Rush. This is the boss level of the marathon is starting to burn. The glass on the phone is literally getting warm. The history of this track goes back to 92nd and rise in that. The stay focused, the zigzag pattern here are designed to break your rhythm. Check, I am beating the stress is a 10 out of 10. Did you see that? A frame perfect save the edge of the screen. If you love tiles of EDM Rush, you know that feeling when the beat and your thumb become a one. We are hitting at 200 BPM. This shouldn't be humanly possible. Technically, we are tapping at the speed of the machine gun. This remix is famous of the polyrhythms and mixing two different beats at once. It's a psychological trick. Don't listen to the melody, just the kick drum. My score is breaking the mark. The green is a payoff. History of the genre. Speedcore was made to be unplayable. I am proving them wrong. My eyes are ring, but we are 45 minutes into the Tileshop EDM Rush. Don't choke. Breathe the inhale the rhythm, exhale the tiles. The technically of this 200 BPM segment is pushing the phone's refresh rate to the limit. Look at the physically statue. Your raw and concentration. The drop is coming. It's a 60 bar build up. Here we go. Yes, I survived the 200 BPM release. My heart is let's cool down with some 110 BPM glitch of technically it's slower, but the rhythm is wonky. The history of the glitch of is all about digital errors sound in Tileshop gameplay. Glitch sound means the Tileshop is unexpected direction. My thumb is but we have got the 50 minutes left of this marathon. We are using the beat pressure effective sound lofi and scratchy. Every time it sounds like a laser beam. I love the sound design in this game. Look at I am finally starting to smile. We have got this 130 BPM again, the back to house roots, a victory lap of the channel. The technical analyze the kick to snare ratio on this track is perfectly balanced. It makes the Tileshop EDM Rush the gameplay incredibly smooth. The history of this track, it was a summer anthem in the back in 2024. My multiplayer is sitting at the steady 1200. Multiply consistency is a king. If you are watching this, what's your highest BPM in the Tileshop EDM? Let me know. I am feeling the flow now. It's like the tiles are moving in the slow motion. But wait, the track is speeding up. The BPM rap is the final 5 minutes. 140, 160, 180. It's going back to 200. Check. The panic is back. My wide again. The technical challenge of the jumping BPM is that your muscles memory has to adapt in the real time. The artist behind this track is a genius of the tension and the release. I am hitting the stress left, right, keep it going. Test is being made on the channel today. And the Tileshop EDM perfection. My hands are spinning, but we are in the home stretch. The objective is a simply perfect synchronization. Let's start the engine at 128 BPM. The technical 128 BPM is the foundation of the electronic dance and music. It's the pace of the steady heartbeat. The Tileshop EDM Rush, this tempo is your baseline. If you can't master 128, the higher speed will crush you. The track we are playing has a huge history. It's a remix of the old 90s Aura dance. The producer backed the user hardware synthesis. Today we are hitting the Tileshop digital reactions. Look at the screen. I am aiming for the center. The Tileshop EDM Rush, that's where the point are. If my thumb is off even the millimeter, the physics engine will register a grade instead of the perfect. Ramping up the 140 BPM, now the energy is the audio is shifting toward a dubstep. The history of this artist is incredible. They started by making music for the video games just like this. Technically we are dealing with the sub-bass modulation. Here the wobble is mapped to the tile movement. Feel the vibration. Tileshop EDM Rush, the haptic feedback to tell you when the bass drops. My face focus in intensifying at the 140 BPM. You have to start a predictive tapping. Don't look at the ball, look at the horizon where the tiles first appear. The intensity is building. My thumb is starting to feel the friction on the glass. We have moved 150 BPM. This is future bass territory full of rust. Technically this detune the switch where they create the massive wide. Follow the sound. The Tileshop EDM Rush, the wide sound often means wide set as get ready to the stage. And that was the massive jump. My thumb is just travel 3 inches in the fraction of the second. You still check your future password born on the internet, especially of the platform like a SoundCloud. I am in the zone 150 BPM. That feels like a slow motion when you are in the flow state. Let's talk about the buffer size. My device is set to the lowest latency to keep the audio tight. If the audio and visual are out of the sync by the even 10 ms, Tileshop this becomes a nightmare. Moving into the 160 BPM, now we are entering the sidetrans territory. The history of the sidetrans in the all about the rolling bass line. In the bass line, it's a sound like a glowing arch. Technically, it's a triple bass rhythm. The triple tiles are notorious for breaking combos. You have to tap in the group of the 3 ones to 1 2 3 1 2 3. Stay steady. My heart rate is definitely climbing. This is much workout as this game. Check out the visual flare, the neon tiles and Tileshop EDM Rush syncs to the hi-hats. This remixer is a master of layering, and there are at least 50 different sounds playing right now. The 174 BPM, the drum and bass blitz begins. The history of this tempo is rooted in the jungle scenes of the early 90s. Technically, we are processing nearly 3 beats every single second. The Mcqueen is moving at a micro level now. There is no room for big lazy movements. In Tileshop EDM Rush, D&D track are the ultimate test of your reaction time. Did you see the zigzag? My thumb moved faster than. Stay calm. If you tense up, you lose the rhythm. Relaxation is the key to speed. We are at the 40 minutes mark, halfway through this Tileshop EDM Rush marathon. Let's discuss dynamic range. This track is very quiet before it hits you with all of the noise. When the volume drops, the tiles usually disappear for the leap of faith. The artist here is a Grammy winner. It's amazing to play their work in the rhythm format. 180 BPM, we are now in the Hardstyle arena. The history of the ad all about the reverse bass, it's a rhythmic kick that it's a twist. Technically, you are tapping the beat. It's a counter intuitive but satisfying. Is my device is actually getting wrong. Also, EDM Rush is pushing the processor to the power of Tileshop EDM Rush. I am your host and its limit. We aren't just playing, we are discussing the rhythm. Let's drop it. First 128 BPM. Notice the input latency in this opening track. In Tileshop EDM Rush, every millisecond is a heartbeat. At 128 BPM, the perfect hit window is exactly 45 milliseconds wide. You have to be surgical. This track is a classic progressive. The history of this sound dates back to early 2010s festivals. The producer used the side channel comparison techniques here that makes the tiles first with the bass. Look at my face right now. Total focus the calm before the 140 BPM storm. If you miss the center of the Tileshop EDM Rush, your bounce velocity drops. Keep it centered. Transitioning now into 140 BPM, we are entering the trap and dubstep territory. The history of this remix is wild. It was originally an underground before it went viral. Technically, we are looking at the halftime drum pattern. It sounds slow, but the tile density actually doubled. My eyes are locked, and in Tileshop EDM Rush, you don't look at the tiles you are on, you look at the next 3. The artist behind this track is a pioneer of wavetable synthesis Listen to those melodic growls. Every time the work hits the gum and gets a sliding pattern, it's taste of some friction. I am estimating the physical toll of 1 hour tiles of EDM Rush is a no joke. We are hitting the 150 BPM the future bars. Where is here technically this track uses a super safe synthesis. They have a very wide sound that makes the visual glow. The history lesson this genre picks on the SoundCloud and the change the face of the modern EDM. Look at my forehead. The concentration is real. One slip on the 500x multiplier is a one. In the tiles of EDM Rush, your brain has to process audio and visual as stimulously. The trip jump was insane. My thumb literally blurred on the screen. Let's talk about the quantization. This track is perfectly on the grid, making the tiles predictable for now. The producer of the next track is known for a found sound precautions. Every clack is tiles. My heart rate is climbing along with the BPM. We are just 116 now. The entering the hardstyle zone. The history of this genre started the Netherlands in the early 2000s. The kick drum is a clip and the distort, which technically means the wave is squared off. The tiles of EDM Rush and engine react to this heavy kick by the vibrating the entire UI. Stay steady. If you panic, you overshoot the tiles. Trust the muscles memory. Check out the intensity on my face. I haven't blinked in 2 minutes. This remix artist actually started as a now millions of are jumping to their beats. 174 BPM. Welcome to the world of drum and bass. The break is the soul of the track. It's the most sample drum loop in history. Technically, DNB is the most difficult genre of the tiles of EDM Rush because of the notes. My fingers are moving at 3 taps per second, total absolute chaos. Look at my screen, the speed of light doesn't have anything on this. I'm losing my breath, but the combo must stay alive. 800 850 900. The history of the race bars in this song comes from the 1988 CATNAP. In tiles of EDM Rush, these long bass notes create the slider tiles. Don't lift your thumb. My eyes are watering. The challenge is reaching a fever pitch. We are at the 30 minutes marks, halfway through the tiles of EDM Rush and the rest. Let's talk about the frequency response. This track has a lot of high energy. High frequency snares often trigger the glow tiles that give extra point. The artist here used the shape tone, a sound that feels like rising forever. The tension is in my hand is crazy. I need to stay loose. History check. This remix was a surprise drop at the Toronto 3 years ago. Technically, the swing on this beat is 50%. It's not perfectly on the grid. In the rhythm game like tiles of EDM Rush, swing is your worst nightmare. You have to play by feel rather than the sight. Close your eyes and listen. I'm actually doing it's a full combo on the 15% swing track. Look at the flicker on my face during the drop. That was too close. 185 BPM, the hardcore speed. Call it what you want. It's a fast. The technical term for this speed is a subdivision. My brain is cutting every second into 8 parts. The producer of this track is legend now of impossible charts and the tiles of EDM Rush. This is the boss level of the marathon is starting to burn. The glass on the phone is literally getting warm. The history of this track goes back to 92nd and rise in the The stay focused, the zigzag pattern here are designed to break your rhythm. Check, I am beating the stress is a 10 out of 10. Did you see that? A frame perfect save the edge of the screen. If you love Tileshop EDM Rush, you know that feeling when the beat and your thumb become a one. We are hitting at 200 BPM. This shouldn't be humanly possible. Technically, we are tapping at the speed of the machine gun. This remixer is famous of the polyrhythms and mixing two different beats at once. It's a psychological trick. Don't listen to the melody, just the kick drum. My score is taking the mark. The green is a payoff. History of the genre: speedcore was made to be unplayable. I am proving them wrong. My eyes are ring, but we are 45 minutes into the Tileshop EDM Rush. Don't choke. Breathe inhale the rhythm, exhale the tiles. The technically of this 200 BPM segment is pushing the phone's refresh rate to the limit. Look at the physically statue. Your raw and concentration. The drop is coming. It's a 60 bar build up. Here we go. Yes, I survived the 200 BPM release. My heart is the let's cool down with some 110 BPM glitch of technically it's slower, but the rhythm is wonky. The history of the glitch of is all about digital errors sound in Tileshop gameplay. Glitch sound means the Tileshop is unexpected direction. My thumb has right, but we have got the 50 minutes left of this marathon. We are using the beat pressure effective sound lofi and scratchy. Every task it sounds like a laser beam. I love the sound design in this game. Look at I am finally starting to smile. We have got this 130 BPM again, the back to house roots, a victory lap of the channel, the technical analyze, the kick to